What's up, everybody? Still waiting on some more people. Can you hear me okay? Thank you, Catherine. Can you hear me okay? Just waiting on a few more people to show up. Thank you. So, yeah, I'm going to be talking about the haunted doll that I got, Little Miss Clementine. And I got another package here that I'm going to be opening live that I got from a guy, and I'll have the story when I get ready to open that up. Uh, we do have a bunch of plans going on here on this channel. Uh, yeah, I'm not for sure why you didn't get a notification. I had it turned on. I know there's a lot of people that here lately that has been going live, and for some reason, a lot of people's not getting those notifications. But we got a lot of big deals going on uh, here in Kentucky and some other places that we're going to be hitting up. If anybody wants to know, uh, or actually, if anybody wants us to investigate any kind of haunted place in your area or to come to your area and do Randonautica, just hit me up. I know with COVID going on and everything, there are a lot of rules on traveling. There's some states that I wouldn't be able to go to without quarantining myself for 14 days. I don't guess anybody got the notifications. I sent it out. It, this is the first time I've gone live and tried to send all my notifications out. It should have went across to all of YouTube. I know it got to everybody on my Facebook. But I guess I'll just continue. Um, More people will be on later. So yeah, here is uh, Miss Clementine, and I don't know if you know the backstory of her or not. A little girl um, had her mother give this doll to me, and she's been very very terrified. I did a spirit box session on with her to see if I could get her to communicate. Um, I did get some feedback, but I don't know. There really wasn't any yes or no answers. It was just a bunch of random words. I don't know if it made any sense. I don't know if any of my viewers made any sense of it. Um, Now, I got some cameras that I'm going to be setting up for too long. Um, Hopefully, I'll have a camera sitting on her all night long, and if she moves or does anything on camera, I'll be able to catch that. And if you guys catch her moving or anything like that in the background, um, and I'm not noticing, if I don't see it happen or anything like that, please let me know. Um, I'm gonna set her right there for now. So if you guys see her move, uh, she is behind me, so I can only see her on screen. Uh, but I did tell the girl that I would investigate and see if this doll is haunted or not. She's going to be living with me for a while. Everybody keeps hitting me up and asking if she's for sale or auction or anything like that. At this point in time, she's not for sale or up for auction, but maybe one day we'll see. Uh, but she's right now, she's just a guest in my home, and I'm not going to try to disrespect her in any kind of way. I don't want to make her mad. I want to make her feel comfortable and see what happens. I would like to document her moving and talking. Maybe, I don't know. Some people said that they can hear whispers coming from the stall. Some people say that she just gets moved around from room to room. The little girl said that she saw the doll floating or being picked up off her dresser and floating over to a rocking chair that was in her bedroom. Um, so yeah, starting maybe tomorrow, we'll probably set up some cameras and put it on her. And I do have another package here that I'm going to be opening up here in a little bit, um, that I got from somebody, and I'll probably be setting up a camera on them too as well to see if I can catch any kind of movement coming from them. Um, if there's any questions out there, just feel free to ask. Um, if you see the video or see this live stream after I'm done with the live stream, you can comment down below still, and I will still contact you and hit you back up. Um, I know we right now we are looking at a couple of haunted places to go hit up in the next couple of weeks. I know next weekend I will be headed to a location out in McLean County, and we will be investigating not only Bigfoot, but we will be investigating a haunted area there on that location, because I'm not for sure that this guy has Bigfoot roaming around on his property. He could, but there are a lot of stories about that property out there, and we're going to be investigating it maybe Saturday night. It won't be live. I just can't shoot live right now. I don't have enough views or enough subscribers right now to go live with my phone. I'm working on that. Hopefully, we'll get to that point to where I can broadcast live through my phone. But next week, we will just be recording the whole trip, and I will be uploading it or editing and uploading that Sunday, and hopefully have that uploaded by Sunday night, because it does take a while for me to convert my videos over for YouTube. Um, I know if you want to send me any emails, I have my email down in the description. You can send me an email. I know most people has been sending me emails and asking if I have a PO box or an address that they can send me an actual letter to. If you would like to send an actual letter or anything else to me, I do have a PO box number. It's down in the description as well. Uh, some of the plans that we have and projects that we got going on. Uh, I'm going to be starting a GoFundMe page. I'm not for sure how to do that yet. So if there's anybody out there that can help me, just hit me up in the email. I could use some help setting up a GoFundMe. Um, Other than that, uh, Randonautica is down at this time for more upgrades. I just keep getting a blank screen. It doesn't say anything anymore. Before, I was able to do a little bit and at least get to a pinpoint, but now it's just blank. There's nothing showing up. But from what I hear through other YouTubers, um, there is a the the hello Miranda, what's up? Uh, the owner or the person who come up with the Randonautica app is on Reddit, from what I hear, and they're saying they are trying to get the servers back up and going. Uh, I know Catherine. She says I'm here in Indiana, and there are a lot of places that I can tell you about. I just happened to get on here to check the news real quick, and I have to run and get my daughter. I'll be back. Well, thank you, Catherine. Be careful on your way to go get your daughter. Miranda says, love watching this channel. Thank you, Miranda. Um, if you're still watching, Miranda, sometimes if you got any purses or any kind of thing from your little business that you can send me that I can show to my audience, just hit me up. I'll you can send it with Lee, or I'll come over and pick it up. That way I can promote it here on the channel. We will be hopefully doing some hoodies, t-shirts, girl t-shirts, maybe some masks. Uh, we will be eventually getting some merchandise other than just t-shirts and stuff like that. We'll probably be doing keychains, knives, cups, glasses, maybe coffee cups, other things like that. We're in the process right now of building a website and getting that on. And yeah, Miranda, I'll be making you a website too for your little store of what you got going on. I'll get with you on that to see how you want it to look and everything. Let's see. I know yesterday I had somebody hit me up about a haunted location here in town, and one in Evansville. So we're probably going to be checking out those locations in the next couple of weeks. I am in the process of looking at another location here in Kentucky. It's an abandoned town. Got big plans with that if I can manage to close the deal off with that. Um, you're welcome, Miranda. Um, so yeah, I don't know if you keep an eye on the doll back there. Just let me know if she moves. Um, Here in a minute, I'm going to be opening up this other box. But I'm gonna read a story right quick from the guy who sent it. Now he wanted to he didn't want his name out there. He's terrified. Not only was he terrified, but he didn't even want to give these dolls to his daughter. Uh, Somebody had given them to him, and I'm just gonna read that off here in a minute. Read the story that he sent me because um, it's kind of spooky in a way. And I've never heard of any haunted dolls or items that had turned up like this. Now this is kind of strange. Um, so yeah, um, let me just bring up his email. So he says, let's see. He starts off by saying, actually, I'm going to start off by saying, um, I'm sorry about um, how I read this. I have a hard time with words. So, but anyways, I'm going to try to read this the best way I can. I've read it once already, but I'm going to try to fit it in pretty good for you. So, uh, but right off the bat, he states that he had got these dolls from a lady. Uh, she was 86 years old, and she had twins. And these twins, uh, one was a boy and one was a girl, and she had given one of these porcelain dolls to each of them. She had twin porcelain dolls made up, and they apparently are made after the twins themselves. So they're supposed to look like the little twins that own these dolls. And these twins had these dolls all the way up until they were in their late 30s, and um, the dolls were sitting in their house. These twins, even though they were male and female, they lived together their whole life. Even after they moved out of the house, they had bought their own house and was living together there. Um, and the strange thing is when they had these dolls set up in their house, um, they had it on a shelf, and the twins had left one day and went on a hike, and I'm not for sure what mountains they were in, but um, he goes on to say that these twins had disappeared in the mountains. and nobody had ever was able to find them. They sent the search parties out for them, and the way that they disappeared was just really mysterious. Um, because these twins, they did a lot of things together. They knew how to hunt. They knew how to survive in the wilderness. They knew the terrain that was out there, and just mysteriously they had just vanished. Um, and the search party had been in that area several times, um, within that month, weeks, just several times in that area looking, and they never found anything. And then 6 months later, um, the mother of the twins had basically given up and went into the twins' house and started cleaning up and was going to put the house up for auction. And that's when she had noticed that these porcelain dolls were not on the regular shelves that they originally were on. And she thought it was kind of strange because nobody had been in that house for 6 months. And so, yeah, you know, he goes on to tell how the mother had these dolls in her own house after she had auctioned off uh, the other the twins' houses. So she was stuck with all, and she had them on her own shelf, and she kept going back to that thought: that how did these dolls get off of the shelf and end up in the chair that she found them in? Because nobody had been in that house for 6 months. So she put it in her own house and put it on a shelf that was in a glass uh, door on the front of the shelf. And she goes to sleep that night, and she hears what sounded like that glass door closing. And when she goes in to investigate what that noise was, she noticed that the dolls were sitting in that rocking chair that she had of the twins. The glass door was closed. So she picked the dolls up and she puts them back in the glass. She goes, tries to go back to sleep, and she hears the noise again. Except this time, when she goes in there, the glass door was not only open, but it had been pulled off of one of its little hinges and was just kind of barely sitting on um, the shelf itself. The dolls were not sitting in the rocking chair this time. The dolls were sitting on the couch. So she tried putting the door back on the shelf and put the dolls back in there. And when she closed the door this time, she put a little latch on it so that the glass door wouldn't open up. So she goes to bed, and the next morning when she awakes, the glass door was shut and the latch was still locked on the glass, and the dolls were sitting in that rocking chair again. So for several months after that, she still had problems with these twin porcelain dolls, and she decided that she was going to give it to somebody that she knew who had a little girl. So she gave these porcelain dolls to this guy, and he had the dolls in his car, and on his way home, actually he had the dolls in his trunk. The he had them in a trunk in a plastic bag. And on his way home, um, the dolls ended up as back seat. And he almost ran off the road because when he looked in his rearview mirror, he noticed that they were sitting in his back seat and he almost ran off the road. When he did actually get home, he kept thinking he remember to put them in the trunk or did he actually put them in the back seat? He couldn't remember. He thought it was strange. So he popped the trunk and there was the bag that he had put them in. So so he thought, well, okay. So he puts them in the bag. He goes inside and he puts the dolls in his office and was going to wait until his daughter's birthday to give the porcelain dolls to her. Well, this is where it starts getting strange for him. Uh, he starts going into his office and he starts to realize that the doll is moving around his office. It is no longer in the place where he put them. They weren't in the bag. At first they weren't in the bag. They would end up on one part of the floor as if they were talking to each other. And then he would walk in another time and they would be in his office chair. He would walk in another time and they would just just be in different places. And he said, "Okay, that's it," because his office, he was the only person that would go in his office. When he left his office in his house, he would lock the door. And so he knew nobody would go in there and move these dolls around. So that's when he called me up and said, "Look, I cannot keep these dolls in this house. There's something strange with these dolls. Will you take these dolls? And I don't want them. You can have them. Do not bring them back to my house." He said, "You can do whatever you want. You can burn them. You can you can throw them away." And I said, "Okay, I will come and get these dolls." And he said, "Well, how about I just send them to you in the mail?" So I agreed. He sent them to me in the mail. I just received them the other day. And now I'm going to open these dolls here live tonight. And if y'all have any questions, up in the chats and let me know if you have any questions about these dolls. And if I don't know the question, I will try to contact him and see if he knows, maybe. But hey, let's open these dolls up and or let's open this package up and see what these dolls look like because from what I hear, these dolls look like the twins who own these dolls. They were made to look like them, and I'm curious on what these dolls look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these dolls up for you guys. Um, Try to find my knife. When you're opening up a package, always cut away from you. You don't want to slip and accidentally cut yourself. Safety first. So I'm not seeing any letter in here. Get this box out of the way. And like I said, if you guys see little Miss Clementine here behind me, uh, if you see her move and I'm not paying attention, just hit down below, comment down below, and just let me know that she's moving around. Because I sometimes I notice that her head will turn. Sometimes I notice her facial will change. Um, a lot of times she's smiling. A lot of times she's got a mean look on her face. And like I said, her head turns. And I have her spot over here, usually right in front of my desk. And yeah, she does kind of do some weird stuff. But we're going to talk about these twin porcelain dolls here. Brian says, "Hey, I have 88 dolls I've got from an elderly lady that passed away, and now I'm a bit more, more worried about owning them." Ha ha ha. I would be too. My shitty vids, he says, "What's up, bro? What's going on?" Shout out to my shitty vids. I love watching your videos, man. I hit them up. Much support to you. Um, so yeah, let's that right off the bat, she's a little creepy. Um, I don't know if it's the way she's on this pedestal. I know her neck is looks like she's trying to reach up and kiss somebody. Let's see. She's kind of a pretty doll. Um, that's supposed to be the little girl that owned this doll. And here is the little boy. Now, he looks like he might be doing the same thing. Um, Trying to put this where you can see that. Um, these dolls are extremely, extremely, and I from the email I got um, from I'm gonna set these back here with Miss Clementine. So, like I said, if y'all see her move, just kind of let me. Um, they already frightened me. From the emails, these dolls are really, really haunted, and they like to move around a lot. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything else in this bag. These dolls are really, really haunted, and just keep your eye on them for me, please, behind me, because it kind of freaks me out that they're behind me, and I can only see them on video. But yeah, those are my new two additions, I guess. The guy said he did not want these dolls back. He just didn't want them. He wanted me to burn them. I don't think I'll have to go to the extreme where I'll have to burn them. I hope. Hopefully, we can just if it gets really really bad, maybe I can do a sort of cleanse on them. But we're going to try to respect them. If they do have spirits connected to these dolls, attached to these dolls in some way or another, I'm just going to try to respect them right now. I don't want to make them mad, but we do want to try to catch these dolls on video. I want to try to catch some kind of document that dolls are haunted in some way. I know my basement's haunted. I know earlier today we've had a lot of things happen today and yesterday in this house. It's just building up, which is getting crazier and crazier, and I'm gonna keep documenting that too. I'm also looking at a couple of other places that are haunted that I'm going to be documenting and going to, and hopefully I'll be closing a deal on where I can get a couple of these locations. If any of you know how to, I, I'm in the process of doing a GoFundMe page. I'm not for sure how to do that. Not only do I not know how to um, make a GoFundMe page, but I need to connect it to my YouTube somehow. And if you can, just hit me up in an email. I have my email down below, and I also have my PO box number. So if you have any crazy haunted items, dolls, anything like that, hit me up. Uh, I'll be glad to take them off your hands. And Miranda says very pretty. If only they were not looking at the sky. Yeah, I know they're kind of awkward. Both of them are kind of. It was almost as if they were made from a picture. In the picture, the kids were looking up, as if they were giving a kiss to, their grandmother or something. But they're pretty and they're spooky all at the same time. Um, but if anybody out there has any kind of items out there that's haunted and you just don't want them anymore because of what they're bringing into your life or your house, feel free. Just hit me up in an email and send me, send them to me in the PO box number down below. Uh, I'll do an investigation on that too. If anybody has any questions for these three here, they will be staying in my house for a while. I did have a couple of people ask me if these dolls were up for auction or up for sale, and they are not. I'm sorry, but they're not. At right now, I don't want to disrespect these dolls. I just want to document them and do an investigation on them and keep them as happy as possible while they staying with me. And hopefully they won't attach to me or my house if I do decide to get rid of them. Um, or worse, I hope that I don't make them mad and they decide to retaliate, because as of now, I already have some spooky stuff going on in my house as it is. My kid says I have a porcelain doll, but they're not haunted as far as he knows. Hey, do a spirit box session on those things. See if you can communicate with them. I'm gonna do one with these twins right here in just a few minutes when y'all get ready. Miranda says, "Bet Miss C might get jealous having to share the kids." She might. You never know. She might have been down here in the basement partying on. You know, she could have been down here partying and doing her own thing on the internet, and I don't even know. I know I'm going to be getting some cameras out tomorrow and putting some cameras on these dolls. And I might even live stream these dolls one night while we're asleep and see if you guys can see any movement with them, see if anything strange happens with these dolls, because they are haunted and I do want to catch them. I know we could be live streaming for 4 hours, and for 4 hours of video for me to have to go back and look at, that's a lot of time. So if you guys happen to see, please comment down below and mark when you've seen these dolls move, and I'll go back and look at the footage. But I'm going to be looking at the footage anyways eventually. So, but yeah, hopefully they'll have fun being here with me. So we're going to be doing. I'm going to get out the spirit box, and if you guys have any questions for the new little twins, or hello Desiree, what is up? Nice to see you. Dolls, yeah, I know. Spooky ones too. I just got these two twins in. We just opened them up. And They are very, very, very haunted. I'm actually terrified to have these dolls here with me right now. So, but I'm doing it for you guys. I'm trying to put out as much videos that I can, so you guys can have some good entertainment. Us, hopefully, we can get these caught on video and document them because that's what I do. I'm investigating into the paranormal, and I want to catch that and try to get some evidence. What's up from East Angeles, Los Angeles? Hey, are are you safe from the protests and everything there in Los Angeles? I got family there in California, and they are in the fire zones and stuff like that, but they're not in the protest zones. So if you are in the protest zones or the fire zones, just I hope you're safe, and I hope I hope you got family safe and everybody's okay. But we're gonna go ahead and get the spirit box open. Um, in this spirit box, it actually the words will pop up. The words will pop up on the screen here, and as they pop up, I will show them to you. So right now, if there's any spirits that are connected to these twin dolls or Miss, if you would like to speak with us tonight, just feel free and communicate with us. Uh, these twin dolls, if there are any spirits connected to these twin dolls, could you please communicate with me at this time? Please don't be shy. You can speak if you want to. Right here, my phone. Into this phone. Yes, it is real. The phone, this device is real, and you can really communicate with me. I'm very nervous right now. So if there's a message that you would like to communicate with me or something that you would like to say, all you have to do is just speak. Are you the twins that own this doll? These twin porcelain dolls? What is your name? Wash. This is Wash. What are you washing? Are you washing something right now? Or are you saying I need to wash myself? Are you saying I stink? Do I need to clean you? Do I need to wash the dolls off? I'm not for sure. Can can you speak again? What happened to you? They say that you and your brother uh, were walking in the mountains and you went missing. What happened? What happened to you in the mountains? Were you going to the mountains to do yoga? Did something happen to you trying to do yoga in the mountains? It says yoga again. What's yoga? Is that a name? My shitty vid says I washed my hands. Maybe they know that. Maybe they watched you. It said sent. Were you sent somewhere? Are you talking about you were sent to me? The dolls were sent to me? Can you say yes or no? Sometimes I notice that when I get a new haunted item, the spirits that are latched on to those items, sometimes they're shy and they don't want to communicate. It takes them a while to communicate. Miss Clementine, when I was doing trying to communicate with her, um, it took her a couple of minutes to start talking, but once she started beans. Well, what about beans? Were were you eating beans when you were in the mountains? Sorry about my chair squeaking. Inside. Yes, you're inside now. Are you here beside me? What do you mean inside? Are you talking about the beans that are in my pantry? Are you walking around my basement and looking into my pantry right now and you see beans inside the pantry? Tricked. What do you mean tricked? What do you mean by tricked? Who's playing a trick on you? If there's somebody playing a trick on you here in the basement, could you let me know? I know it's almost Halloween right now. Are you talking about trick or treat? If any of y'all want to ask these dolls anything, just comment in the chat and I'll ask the twins if they have anything for outsider. They say I'm an outsider. Yes, I'm an out. But I'm hoping to meet you. What is your name? I want to become friends with you right now. Can we become friends? I don't want you to look at me as an outsider. Is it, by you saying outsider, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are you still here with me? How about you, Miss Clementine? Are you here with me right now? Just say yes or no. Man. Yes, yes, I'm a man. Are you talking about me? Or is there somebody else here with us? Is there, how many spirits are here with us right now? There should only be three. How many spirits are with us right now?
Joshua.
It said Joshua. Is that your name? Is that your name, Joshua? Miranda asked if there's kids that had Miss Clementine. It was a 14-year-old girl who owned Miss Clementine, who gave her to me. Diego. Who is Diego? My name is Big Sassy. What is your name? Is your name Diego? Pulled. Are you being put away right now? Who's pulling? Are you trying to pull me? Are you trying to pull on me? Miranda asked if the porcelain twins have met um, Miss Clementine. Have you guys met yet? Do you know where Miss Clementine is? Miss Clementine, are you here with us right now? Hand. Do you have her by the hand? Are you holding her hand? You want to touch my hand? Okay. Really, really cold in here. Really cold. Is that you? Are you trying to touch me right now? I got wardrobe. I got goosebumps right now. I don't know if you can see that, but it feels like they're trying to touch me right now. Is that you trying to touch me? Are you talking about my wardrobe? I just have a tank top on and some shorts. Feel free. You can touch me if you want. Call. I'm not for sure what that means. If any of you know what that word means, type it down below. I know I'm kind of stupid. Feel free to touch my hand if it's so cold right here. Just right here next to this table, it is cold. It's not right here. It's a wagon. Were you in a wagon when you disappeared? Are you playing with a wagon? I know I have a wagon outside that's in the garage. If you would like for me to bring it to the basement to wheel, you can just tell me. You can say yes. Do you like toys? Do you want me to bring some toys in here for you to play with at nighttime? So we're not getting much out of
Maximum
the
threshold.
spirit box right now. Maybe they're shy. Um, they just did get here, and I just opened them up. Numbers. What do you mean numbers? Are you looking at the numbers on the screen? They they even have a kid's personality.
Seeds.
Seeds. Thank you, Miranda. Call his office. Maybe they're talking about my office space right here in my basement. I mean, it does look like an office right here, with all the computers and everything. It could be talking about the office that they were in at this guy's house. I know he said in the email that these dolls would move around his office and he would have the office door locked. Not for sure what seeds mean, but the way they're kind of speaking right now through the box, it does seem like it might have a child's personality. A couple of them. I don't know if these twin dolls are haunted by one spirit right now. It really hasn't answered directly.
Tail.
Tail. Are you talking about my dog's tail? My puppy? Do you like puppies? No, it was almost. I got ready to turn the spirit box off, and they started speaking a lot more. I'm gonna, I'm gonna turn this device off. If you got anything that you want to say, please say it now. You can say it at this time. Anything that you would like, you can say at this time. Or do you know that you're dead?
Trouble.
Trouble. What's trouble? What do you mean by trouble? Are you in trouble?
Light.
Light. What's up, Jeff? We look like we can be brothers, huh? I got a lot of people that ask me uh, if they had seen me before, where I'm from. I've been to a lot of states actually. I traveled back when I was younger, so you never know. My shitty vid says actually I have a sweater that my brother had. They said breathe. See, I'm kind of right now because of these dolls. I'm a little, and man, I got goosebumps again. They're telling me to breathe because I'm kind of excited a little bit.
Haze.
Haze. Is that where you're at right now? Is it hazy where you're at? So it seems like when I start paying attention to you guys in the audience, that the twins or spirit that is
Haze.
attached to these twins, uh, it seems like they talk a lot more when I'm not paying attention to them at the time. I'm not for sure what induced meant. Were you induced with something when you died? Who killed you? Did somebody? Did you come across somebody in the mountains when you disappeared? Did somebody kill you in in the mountains?
Chuck.
Chuck. Did Chuck kill you, or did somebody chuck something at you? I know we've been in this spirit box session for a while now, and
Jaden.
dated. We could have been twins there, Jeff.
Fire.
Maybe we're separated twins. Fire. Were you in a fire? Are you talking about the fires in the West? Is that where you were at?
Ran.
Ran. Did you run from the fire and couldn't get away?
Edge. Emulate.
Emulate. It seems like every time I try to turn the box off, she or they start communicating a lot more. And like I said, they're it's almost as if they have a kid's personality um, at this time. It, it's like they get shy when I talk to them directly, but when I'm talking to the audience, um, they seem like they communicate a lot more when I'm not paying attention to them. Jeff wants to know what kind of app I'm using. It says that's the name of the app right there. I want to upgrade to the
Empty.
Necrophonic app. A lot of people use that app. They just said empty. I like using uh, the Necrophonic app. It's $10 though, and I just don't have it right now. I will be getting that app, but this one actually shows the words, and I can actually show you what they're in as they say it. Um, Maybe they are warning us. Theory. They could be warning us about some. Are you warning us about? Can you tell us about our future, or can you tell us about it going on right now?
Adjective. News.
Of news. A lot of people that I've talked to on YouTube that uses Necrophonic, they say it's definitely worth the $10. Pistol Pete. I I don't know. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him. I'll have to look that up and see if I can find anything about Pistol Pete. If you got a couple of links, send them to me. Jeff said, ask them.
Stopped.
Look at here. I stopped asking them questions, and look what they just asked me. Look what they said to me. Jeff said, would you come back to life if you were able to? I'm sorry I stopped asking questions for a minute. Are you mad because I wasn't paying attention to you? I'll have to check that out. 10. I hit my elbow. Ooh. Ooh, it hurt. There's one for the audience. Ow. I got that funny bone. What does 10 mean? What is 10? Is that how many spirits are here right now? Yeah, I'll definitely check out on YouTube and see what's going on. Might even try to contact him.
Great.
They said great. It seems like every time I get ready to turn my phone off or something, or get ready to end the live stream, they just start talking a lot more. 8. What do you mean by 8? What's 8 mean? Angel number 10. Angel number 10 is a reminder that your true nature is as both a physical and spiritual being. That's cool, Jeff. Is that what you seeing in the angel right now? Can you tell me if you see an angel? What you meant by the number 10? Yeah, something just scraped up against my arm there. I don't know if you've seen any of them move, but I just felt something just scrape my arm right below my shoulder there. Kind of freaked me out. I about shit myself.
Rail.
Rail. Yeah, Miranda is just like kids. Was that you that touched me just now? Now, um, one thing I have noticed since I've put these dolls here, I don't know if y'all noticed the dolls moving, um, but they have moved a little bit away from each other. The the girl twin doll is further away from the boy doll, right? All of them leaning on each other to make sure they would stay standing up.
God.
Wow. Wow. Are you with God right now?
You need.
I need. Is that you, God, trying to speak to? Is there anything that you would like to say?
Harriet.
Harriet. Is that your name, Harriet? Are you finally telling me your name? No, that was weird. I put my phone up there and the whole screen just went black. I know I'm happy to meet you and I'm happy that you're here right now. Um, and I hope that while you are staying with me,
Ocean.
that you guys stay happy and comfortable. You said something about the ocean. Is that where you're from? Did you say that?
Ava.
Is there a place called Ava? Is that where you were at? Wonder if there's a place somewhere on the ocean named Ava, or did you stay there? Is that who you stayed with? Is somebody named Ava? Is that your last name, Margaret Ava? Or did you even say Margaret?
Jaden.
They said Jaded. Is that your little brother's name, Jaden?
Yoga.
They're saying yoga again. Like, they must really like yoga. That's pretty cool, Jeff. What else can you tell me right now? I know every time that I get ready to stop this session, you seem to talk a lot more.
Inside.
Yes, we're inside. Are you inside? Where are you at?
3.
Three. Are you talking about the three dolls that is sitting next to me? Is that what you mean? Three? I know three also means the Trinity or something like that. Uh, it's also the mark of the beast, I guess, in three. I know the later it gets, the more action we see now. Do you guys is the later it gets at nighttime, is that when you are more active? Do you like being more active at nighttime than during the day?
Science.
What is your intent? Do you have an intention? What are you trying to say?
Opposite.
Opposite. It sounds like you're trying to play a game with me. Can you give me a straight answer? It would be a lot better if you could give me a straight answer to the questions. I'm sure the message that you have probably means something, but you need to be more specific.
Informed.
Informed. Jeff says they're probably asking what my intention. My intention is I just want to communicate with you. I just want to know more about you. My other camera is dying. That's why I switched over, guys. Yes. The only intention that I have is I just want to get to know you. I want to know if you're really attached to these dolls. And if you are, I want to document the communication with you. Do do you know that you are dead? Is that why you're asking for help? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing too there, Jeff, because they are moving pretty slow back here, and I have to say that they have moved, but very little. Do you need help with something? Is it bath time? It's 8 o'clock. Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying that I need a bath? You, are you saying I stink? Confirm. Oh my god. So 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 I think they say I smell funny. Well, I promise when we get done with this session and everything, I promise I'll go upstairs and take a shower since you think I stink so much. Is there anything else you would like to say right now?
Highway.
Highway. What do you mean the highway? Were you near the highway when you disappeared? Are you talking about the highway to heaven? I remember that show. That was a really good show. I'll sub to you when I get done, Jeff.
Terms.
Germ terms. What are the terms? Are you giving me some terms? I'm sorry, I don't want to be too loud in the mic. What do you mean by terms? Are there terms where you at? Are there rules? So they're talking less and well comes. Is somebody coming? Do you see somebody? When you said term, do you mean you wanted to set some rules for interacting with you? Oh my gosh. Something now there's
Paper.
something moving around in my basement. There's paper here in front of me. Do you want a piece of paper? Huh? Are you wanting to draw? Can you draw something for me? Can you put something on that piece of paper? If you want to, you can write and you can draw on that paper. Is that what you wanted paper for? Do you have something you want to say on paper? Or both of y'all want a piece of paper? Since there's two of you? Here. What about crowns? I might have some crowns somewhere. Here's a pen. Here's a pen. Now both of y'all have a piece of paper. What are you going to draw? Are you going to draw something for me?
Sacred.
What's sacred? Drawing time? Is it sacred with you and your brother? That's really cool, Jeff. Let me put that up on the screen. What do you mean by sacred? What's so sacred? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is there's something sacred that you'd like to tell me?
Malice.
I'm almost to the point to where most of these words that are coming out seems to make me think that I might not be talking to the twins that possess these dolls. I might be talking to somebody else. What do you mean tell? What are you trying to tell me?
Nick.
Who is Nick? What did you mean by Nick? Are you talking about the Nick that I know? I know a Nick. Is there something you want to tell me about Nick? Thin. Nick is kind of thin. What about Nick? Oh, yeah, something just touched me again. Was that you that touched me? I know here in a little bit when I get off the live stream, I'm probably going to be doing some more um, investigation down here in the basement and some of the other rooms because I'm hearing some noises and I'm starting to get a lot more activity down here. I would like to record it live. They said induced again. This is the second time that they've said that. It has that. Whoever I'm talking said that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this session.
Scanning stopped.
And here, like I said, here in a little bit, I'm gonna do some more investigation. I would like to do live stream, but I'm not to the point to where I can do live stream from my phone yet. I do have a couple that I can live stream from when I do get the time. When the time arrives where I can be able to live stream. My computer here. Now, tonight was the first time that I tried using two cameras on Streamlabs. And I was able to do. If you would like to know how, just comment down below and I'll show y'all how. Next time, I might be able to try to make it to where I can use my second camera to go around the basement and do more of an investigation instead of just sitting by my desk, because it is wireless, and I can take it and walk it around while I'm doing a live stream instead of using my computer or my laptop and packing my laptop around the basement. So it'll probably make things a lot easier if I want to do live stream. I just haven't tried that yet. But tonight I will be recording a lot more because that phone is dying right now, or that camera is dying right now. And it was fully charged when we first started this session. And I know that I usually get about 4 hours of charge time or of video time. I'm not sure why it suddenly just started dying, but it did. My shitty vid said I heard noise as well, and strangely enough, paper was the first card I pulled from the hat on my Randonautica vid. Okay. Says I'm an IT manager, live stream for years. You can reach me at Schoolyard and can help with everything. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm not for sure about that I'm still learning. I'm right now I'm in college for IT right now, and I love it. I love IT. That's what got me into doing the live streams and doing YouTube. But like I said, there is a lot of things that I'm not for sure yet. I do know how to make my own websites and stuff like that. I'm a web designer by heart. That's why I started going to college for IT, so that I can do web design and some other things. But there are a lot of stuff that I'm still learning. I'll probably hit you up. And in fact, I know I'll probably you'll probably get tired of me for too long. But yeah, I'm going to end the session now, and but I want to thank all my subscribers. I love you guys. You guys have been great. When I first started doing my YouTube channel again, back because I was in a really, really dark place, and slowly you guys have been pulling me out of that dark place, that void. And I would just want to thank all of y'all for your support. I love y'all so much. I mean, the support that y'all have been giving me, has just helped me so much. It made me feel like I'm a part of a new family now, and that's kind of what I needed. And I promise I'm not going to get all emotional on you and start crying. But I do want to thank you guys, and I want to tell you I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. And always stay nice to those people that are out there, because you never know when you someone that needs to be nice to you, and they might not be nice to you. So your guys' support, y'all support that I've been getting from y'all has been a real blessing, and I just want to thank you. I love you. Time, I love you. Big kisses. So good night. Be safe, and I'll see you next time.